Hey guys! Woo! It's cold mamma jamma outside. And I'm not joking you. This is probably one of the coldest New Year's Eve? Yeah. I've ever seen. I don't remember it being this cold. I remember it being cool. I don't remember it being this damn cold. Girl, it's cold. Like real cold. You guys, I have been feeling my freaking eyeballs. I've been dipping into color. Yesterday, whenever it rained, I was like, I'm going to wear a blue eyeshadow. And I did, and it was so gorgeous. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Oh, I didn't have time to make my eggs today, so. That's what she's partaking in instead. You know, I was thinking about it, and I thought my car was going to be paid off next December, and I think I'm incorrect. I think it's 2 years from now. That's loud. Sorry. Isn't this so bizarre? This used to be the summer edition Red Bull, and now it's just called the Red Edition, which is very strange, but whatever. The Red Edition. Oh, excuse me, sir. Driving on oncoming traffic. You guys, I'm waiting for this damn turnpike to open up so badly. What's that? What is that? Oh, these. What are these? Are these my sons? Yeah. How cute are those? Little tiny baby glasses. Little Ray-Ban looking glasses. Anyways, when this turnpike opens up, you guys. See that? That bad boy opens up, man, oh man, it's going to cut my driving time down by like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Do you know what that means for somebody who lives out in the country? A lot. Dude, what is that? What's on me? Oh, it's a fuzz. I thought there was a bug on me, y'all. Y'all about saw me. Y'all about saw me. Y'all just about witnessed me come unglued. I don't do very well with bugs on me at all. Dude, I've got to get this tire fixed. I've been putting it off, and I'm tired of putting air in my tire. I'm tired of putting air in my tire. It gets very annoying. I need to get it fixed, but I've been putting it off. Look at my hair. Look at this. What's happening? Hello? Anyways, I've been really feeling my eyeshadow colors here lately. I wore green and purple. Then I wore blue. And today it's red. Girl, better get on my level. Better level up, girl. Father-in-law cut out a hole in my wall today, so I got more venting for my central heat and air, suck it in. I don't know what I would do without him. Seriously, I'll have no idea what he does for me. And honestly, the problem is, which is so funny because at the beginning we just didn't really like each other. I love him, But he's a different kind of character. Some people they just don't get him. But he is a good person. He's just rough around the edges, you know what I mean? Anyways, it's so funny because, like I said, I mean, my in-laws, I don't know what I'd do without them. They take care of me. My father-in-law got me turned on to these pickles. I think they only sell them at Atwood's. They are garlic spicy pickles, and I know what want to talk to y'all about something real quick. And I don't know why this happens, but I mean, I guess, I don't know, but I'm just going to say it. I lost a client due to their spouse thought we were messing around. Yes, for real. So, which is crazy because I remember when Justin used to get his hair cut, he would go get his hair cut by like really pretty ladies. And I got a little jealous, I'm not gonna lie, but I ain't ever been like, well, you're not gonna, we can be together, but you can't go see her anymore. I'm just touching their hair for like 25 minutes. I ain't touching nothing else, I can assure you. Here's the thing. It's so weird because I have been very vocal and I have said, and this is no offense to anybody else, but there's nothing out there that's better than what I have at home. I'm sorry. There's not. Movie star? Nope. Like, wow, I was a big bird. There is nothing out there that's better than what I have at home. Nothing. I'm sorry I snatched him up, 13 years ago. Trust, there were some girls that were a little jelly, but, I'm the one who got the prize at the end of the day. But on a serious note, and I really mean this, do you know how upset I got whenever I found out that I lost a client due to their spouse being jealous? This kid's like, I don't know, 10 years younger than me. 10. Never said anything inappropriate, never crossed the line, very professional. I mean, dude, I was shook. I was shook when I saw the text. Shook. I literally was like, what? And then I'm like, but you told this person that that's not, we don't, whatever. Jealousy is an ugly thing. And I know because I've put that mask on a few times and I don't look good with jealousy on. It's not a good look for me. Some people get real crazy. Like real crazy. I'll give you for example. There was this one time, and I don't think I've ever told this story, but there was this one time, I gotta go out of this car. I was seeing somebody, and we had just got done doing Thanksgiving together, and he said, I'm gonna go home, I'll catch up with you later, and I was like, alright, cool. And I can't remember what happened, but I ended up going to his house later that night. But he didn't know I was coming over. So I knock on the door, and all of a sudden, the door swings open. And there, standing there, is his ex-girlfriend with nothing on but a button-up t-shirt. Now, that being said, I didn't take that very well. I'll admit, I didn't take that too well. And I probably honestly would have just left. But I wanted to talk to the man. I should have said little boy, but whatever. Because he was not a man. But So I'm beating on the door, and there's like these two little glass panels next to the door. And she pulls the curtains open. Because let me paint it for you. Whenever we locked eyes and my eyes went from her face down and then back up, and like steam was shooting out of my ears, and she went and shut the door, and all of a sudden you heard like she had just locked it all up, girl. Fort Knox, I wasn't getting in. Like I said, I was on my way out. I just wanted to see what's his face. I'm not even going to say his name. Y'all don't know him. None of y'all know him. Anyways, all of a sudden, as I'm beating on the door, this little tart pulls the little curtains open on the side, and she starts laughing. I'm in here with your man. And then it was just like, okay. And so I turn around, right, because I'm like looking for my next plan, and then her car's sitting there. And I said, you might be in there with my man, but your car's out here with me, girl. I'm not going to go into detail of what happened, but immediately after said actions happened, the brother-in-law comes out and goes, I've called the cops, they're on their way. So I took off. Her car was not able to be moved. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say. Immediately after I left, I felt bad, and I was like, why did I do that? And then I was like trying to justify it to myself, like, well, she had it coming. Who pulls the curtain open, making fun of somebody else, saying, I'm in here with your dude, yada, yada, yada. No, you had it coming, girl. You asked for it. It wasn't like it was a nice car, it was just her car that was getting her from point A to point B. So, anyways, point is, that was the only time that I let jealousy take over. And I'm telling you right now, it is an ugly thing. That being said, if you're upset because your man is getting his hair cut by me, because I do sickening haircuts, that's not gonna last. You know what I mean? Like, at all. You're upset that he's getting a service done. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm going down in his man parts and waxing. No, I'm cutting this man's hair. I don't know. You know what? This ain't the first time it's happened. Listen, I'll tell you another story. I had so nuts. My buddy Brett Jackson was up in my shop. I just got done cutting his hair. I was waiting for my next one to show up. Back when I used to smoke cigarettes, but I don't know more now. I vape. Hey. We were outside smoking. And my next one, I think, was like a call-in or something. This was back like 2 summers ago. All of a sudden, this car comes rolling up. This psychotic woman sticks her head out the window and goes, do you know who's cutting Jason's hair? And my buddy Brett was like, what? And I'm not engaging with the crazy. I don't talk to crazy people. I just keep it moving. And she goes, Jason has a haircut. Do you know who's... And she's still... Listen to me. While this is happening, she's still rolling. Like, she don't want to stop, right? And Brett was like, Lee? And I go, what? And he said, do you know... Are you cutting some dude named Jason's hair? Ironically, that happened to be the next haircut that I was waiting on. And I was like, I don't know. I think his name... I have no idea. Maybe... And then she looks at me, and it was just like she had found her mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was her target. She looks at me and goes, he called in for a haircut. And I went, okay. I think, yeah, I got a walk-in, or I got a call-in coming in here in like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. Woman looks me dead in the face and goes, he has a girlfriend, okay? I'm his girlfriend. And I was like, okay. And she was like, so he's taken. And then in a split, drives off. In a split second, drives off, right? Me and Brett are standing there with cigarettes in our hands, just like, just happened? Like, what just happened? We don't know. Okay, we have no idea. Right? Oh my God, I'm flying. I need to slow down. So Brett's like, that's so weird that just happened. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So we just blow it off, right? I go back inside. Like 10 minutes later, this dude shows up. Very nice, very polite, very quiet. I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah. How do you want your haircut? Blah, blah, blah. He tells me, all right, cool. I cut his hair. He gets done. No joke. It took me probably, 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. As he's paying out, right, with his card, he says, hold on, my phone's ringing. He answers the phone and he puts her on speaker. First mistake. Puts her on speaker. So that way he can pay with his card and talk to his girlfriend who's on the phone. She says, and I'm not even kidding you, and I knew it was the same lady because I could tell by her psychotic voice. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here comes crazy. She says, what is she doing? Giving you oral blah, blah, blah? Because it's been 20 minutes. And he says, you're on speakerphone and you're embarrassing me. And she was like, you know what? Don't even come home. She was like, go be with that slut. She said, I've got all your stuff packed up and it's on the porch and you can come and get it. And he was like, that's my house. And she was like, yeah, and I'm kicking you out of it. Okay? Okay? I can't make this stuff up. If I told you guys all the stories, you'd fall out. You know what I mean? You'd fall out. Dude literally hung up the phone. He's like, I'm so sorry that you had to witness that. And I said, I'm so sorry you have to go home to that. You know what I mean? Like, what do you want me to say? It's unfortunate, man. It's crazy. I don't know. This ain't the first time this story's been told, you know. It happens all the time. It just sucks that my business has to pay the price because of somebody's insecurity. You know what I mean? It's stupid. Stupid. It just bothers me. It just bothers me because it's like, dude. I'll tell you one more story from my video ends. I had a longtime customer that was given to me by a dear friend of mine who quit doing hair. And he's always told me about all these problems that he's had, you know, finding somebody to be with him, yada, yada, yada. And I guess he ended up finding somebody. And he brings this lady. He texted me, he goes, I need a haircut. And I'm like, okay, I can get you on this day, da-da-da-da. You know, these are the times I have available. And he texts me back and goes, cool, can I bring my girlfriend? I'm like, dude, I don't care who you bring. Bring whoever you want to. Bring your freaking mother if you want to. I don't care, you know? Like it's no girlfriend zone or something. I don't care who you bring. So, I guess, I found out later that on the drive up there, he was like, you're going to love this chick. She's so cool. She's real laid back. Da-da-da. You know. And I guess he said, you know, she's pretty. You know, whatever. Never crossed the line. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just, I don't know. So, I come walking in and I got all this stuff in my hands. And whenever I tell y'all, this woman looked me up and down. I mean, all the way up and all the way down. And, so I can tell when somebody's insecure or they're acting weird. So I try to like, oh, so how'd you guys meet? Da-da-da-da-da. You know, I'm glad that y'all are together. I'm glad you're happy. Like I try to, you know, talk about their relationship. You know what I mean? Just like extra security. Like, I'm happy for you. And I said, how did y'all meet? And my client was like, I met her at a party. And he said, at a pool party, and he was like, she was drowning and I saved her life. And I was like, oh my God, that's so sweet. And she goes, no, that's not how it went down at all. I don't need a man for nothing. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, don't ever get that twisted. And I went, He goes, I was just joking. He said, but we did meet at a pool party. So that was the first red flag, right? Like, crazy index. Here we go. This woman tells me that she is an esthetician. She goes, we're basically in the same field. And I was like, no, but I guess, whatever. I mean, cousins maybe, but like sisters, no. After the haircut, I've been cutting this dude's hair for like 2 or 3 years. After the haircut, not even joking you, her man's sitting there, which, mind you, like I said, I've cut his hair for like 2 or 3 years. She literally goes, head up, and he looks up, and she was like, come here. And then he walks up to her, and she goes, turn around. He turns around, and she goes, what are you going to do about this? And I went, I'm sorry? And she says, well, it's uneven. And I went, no, it's actually not, because he has gray hair. He's starting to get gray hair, so it looks more defined right there, but no, it's not uneven. So I start combing it up and showing her that it's all even. She's like, oh, well, it looks uneven. And I was like, okay, I can't, unless he wants to color his hair, I can't change the hair color with a pair of scissors, sorry. So they leave. She tells him later that day, no, I'm skipping something. I used to be out on the floor. I wasn't always in a suite. I start straight razoring his neck, right? And I wasn't looking at her. I was looking at his neck. There was clients around, like at other stations, that was staring at this woman. As soon as they left, they go, do you know that woman? And I go, no, it's, his girlfriend. I've never met her before. And they go, well, I'm going to tell you right now, she doesn't like you at all. And I go, what? And they're like, whenever he was shaving his neck, she got so mad, like flames were shooting out of her eyeballs. And I go, no, I think you guys are just reading too far into it. And they're like, no. When he was shaving his neck, she looked like she was about to blow a gasket. I'm like, what? So, he texts me like 3 months later, and he's like, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. My girlfriend was telling me that I can't come to you anymore, and I was just waiting for things to cool off. And he said, can I get a haircut? And I said, yeah, but I need to ask you for a favor. He literally says to me, don't worry, I'm not going to bring her. I didn't even say anything, but let me ask you a favor. And I was going to say, just come by yourself, because I don't want the drama, right? When he shows up, he's like, I broke up with her, da-da-da-da-da. And I said, listen, dude, I'm just telling you right now, I know women, because I used to work in nightclubs. She's crazy. Like, she's not all there. And he did not heed my warning. Guess what happened? She tried to run him over with a car. And now he's fighting charges. See? I'm telling you guys, I have worked with women way too long. I know crazy whenever I see it. I don't care what y'all say. That woman, lunatic. Absolute lunatic. Psycho if I've ever seen one. I never saw her after that. I only seen her that one time. I wouldn't know her if I saw her in a crowd. I'd probably be like, yeah, crazy meter's going off. Ding, ding, ding. Point is, don't be jealous of your man's hairstylist, y'all. It's not that deep. Unless your hairstylist is single and your man comes home with, like, makeup all over him, Stick up. No, come on. Sorry about the rant, you guys. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. And, yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!